Coach Ingram was asking his players, well, was it in or out? He's not going to challenge. It was very close. Berlin pushing it across. She just put that one right at Julia Binford and said, make a play on it.
You know, the holding back on the challenge, probably a smart move by Coach Ingram in this championship match. You want to save those challenges for the best possible time to get a call overturned.
Sure. That one's down and in. Julia Binford. All right, so now we have to make mention of Baker and Binford and what they did yesterday, Paul. It was just incredible, the performance they had. Both hit above 400 in their match.
And when you get performances like that out of a pair of middle blockers, you're going to be pretty successful.
441, the attack percentage for Baker. Meanwhile, Binford registered 16 kills with a 452 hitting percentage. Vout brushes it back. Now Cavalcante taps it across. Bell has trouble. And Southeastern regains the advantage, 18-17.
So much fight in these teams.
Serve from Carter. Back right side to Matthews. Berlin, long cross-court set. Vout down the line. It was out. A timeout taken by Coach Brianna Berry in Southeastern Oklahoma State. They lead by 2. We're back in a moment on the GAC Sports Network. Southeastern Oklahoma State with a 2-point advantage late in the first set, 19-17 against Southern Nazarene University. In the opening frame of what looks to be a fun championship here, 2016 GAC Volleyball Championship presented by Subway at Bank of the Ozarks Arena in Hot Springs. Good contingency of fans on hand for both sides across the way from us. Serve coming from Christy Carter.
Got some super fans in the crowd too.
We do.
On both sides. Very impressive top hat in the Southern Nazarene audience.
You let him borrow that, right, Paul?
Well, I cannot confirm nor deny that.
Bell across on the third hit. Benson sending it to the left side, and Cavalcante a kill. Marini Cavalcante. Southeastern is the first to 20. And it takes 25 to win. Long serve. Good eye from Abby Bell to let that one fly by her.
Both of these teams are hitting with pretty good efficiency. Southern Nazarene at 321 thus far. Southeastern Oklahoma at 286.
Here's Lexi Matthews on the serve. Matthews, one of the seniors on this team from Norman, Oklahoma, and she gives it right back to Southeastern on the service error. That sends Julia Binford to the serving line, a senior out of Fort Worth, Texas, Southwest High School. To the back row to Bell. Now Berlin to Bowie. Down for the kill, Courtney Bowie.
And Michael, what you saw right there, Bowie is so good at getting on top of the set and driving it down. Really not much that Southeastern was able to do with that attack.
Well, she's a 6-footer, a senior from Bethany, a local product for the Crimson Storm. That one goes wide right off of the hand from Baker. And we're back to a 1-point contest again. Caitlin Vout serving. Vout, a senior from Dakota City, Iowa. She goes to Cavalcante, who misplays it. Service ace, and we're tied at 21.
And that is the first service ace of the match for Southern Nazarene, and it couldn't have come at a better time for the Crimson Storm.
They were 7th in the conference at service aces per set, right about in the middle of the pack, and they'll have 2 in a row to take a lead, 22-21. What a turn of events down the stretch in the first set.
And now Southeastern's got to figure out a way to stop the Crimson Storm's momentum.
Savage Storm back on their heels. Serve goes to Jamison. Benson from well outside the antenna, just tapped over by Karini Cavalcante. What a tap from Bowie, almost missed it completely. Berlin to Benner. A dig by Cosby. Vout with one arm, nobody there, however. Well, she stretched out as far as she could just to make contact.
Valiant attempt there by Vout to get to that ball. did everything she could to keep it alive, but as much as that set went on, they got out of system. Ball ended up being unplayable.
It's tied at 22 with the junior Benson from Edmond, Oklahoma on the serve. Into the net from Michaela Benner. Southeastern with back-to-back points regains the lead.
Might just be me, Michael, but it seems like just about every point in this set has been played with the urgency of a 23-24 point on the scoreboard rally.
Absolutely. Benson and I had a conversation about the milk at Brahms and how it gives you strength before the match. Well, she had some strength on that serve for the ace.
Yeah, she said she wasn't going to be able to move too far because that's the only milk she'll ever drink.
Sounds like a true Oklahoma girl.
Absolutely.
Qualls sends it across. Southeastern with a chance to set up an offensive play. I don't think that's quite where they wanted it, but Cavalcante got it across. Bowie looking to go to the back line. Berlin sets across to Qualls. Strong windup, down for the point. It is still set point for Southeastern. They lead 24-23. And it's up to Hannah Davis to keep things going here in this first set for Southern Nazarene. She serves to Cavalcante. And Cavalcante across. Too long, too wide. We're tied at 24. You said it, you weren't going to expect anything different here today. Jamison, dig by Vout, high in the air. Benner trying to tap it across, and she's got it. Benson was stuck at the net. The tide shifts, and it's set point for Southern Nazarene at 25-24. Davis serves to Cosby. Benson across the middle for Baker, a good dig on the back row. And Benner finishes off set one. Michaela Benner, the junior from Norman, Oklahoma, gives the Crimson Storm the first set. 26-24, set two coming up in a moment on the GAC Sports Network.